Welcome to the Zix TV. I am the Zix, and oh wow, it's BanBao. It's time to have a look at a BanBao set. This spaceship here. Journey V, and it lights up. And that is how it is pronounced. BanBao. 252 pieces, 2 tubies, and that is the name that the special name that they give to their minifigures. This guy and that guy. Tubies. So we're going to have a look at this BanBao set here that builds this space shuttle looking thing. And here it is. Going to have a closer look at the minifigures in a moment, including this guy. So I'm going to set him aside. Here's our spaceship, and the first thing that we're noticing is that we get the clear windows instead of the darkened ones, the trans black. Now BanBao is kind of special. They have taken the basic Lego idea and reinvented it and made it their own. And we're going to see how they've done that in this review and others to come. We're going to see how the BanBao pieces are kind of sort of compatible with Legos, but not really. And there is our spaceship. Now the pieces are much bigger. We can see some plate levels there, hopefully. The plates are much taller, and the bricks are much taller than Lego pieces. So while some of this stuff, this curvy-wurvy part here, while some of this stuff looks like it would be a direct rip-off of Lego, and these angled parts here look like Legos. At the same time, not really, because I'm going to show you the difference in a few moments here, and it'll be a striking difference. The bricks are much taller than Lego bricks, and the plates are much taller than Lego plates, and that has an effect on the compatibility issue. And a note about the grabbing power of the bricks and pieces and stuff, and the overall grabbing power is excellent. In fact, it is so excellent in these BanBao Space sets that I think I would have a hard time taking these models apart. I've done some modifications to some other BanBao vehicles, and the parts grab on very tightly and very securely, making for a very a stable build, a very durable build. But it's also very hard to take your pieces off and get them on. And some of the pieces, such as these dark gray ones underneath here, that's a tube that builds both ways, so that's a bracket. There's a bracket in there with the pegs sticking out, and this piece with the engine on it has the pegs sticking out of that, and these tubes build both ways, and that is so securely on there. I would probably have difficulty taking it apart. So as we can see, we have lots of normal style Lego building throughout. Although hopefully we can see that the slanted pieces have a much taller end part than Lego pieces do. And we can see it on the top ones too. There's the end part, the part that goes over the peg, is really tall on these pieces. So hopefully we can see that, and we can see how big the pegs are on the top and on this device in the back here, and hopefully on the sides we can see how big the pegs are and how far they stick out. We got a good number of stickers on here. Sticker detail. Sticker quality was really good. Really good sticker quality. We got these parts here. We got some racing stripe type stuff. And these parts up front. BB-130. And these stripes here. And all the stuff on the other side. And the light up function is right here. It's pretty bright in here, so that is the little light. It did not come with batteries. Batteries not included with this set. So my sister found some a battery set online, pretty cheap. So let's see. I'm not sure what this part here on the hinge is for, just sticking out there. We got a window in the back. We got some pieces that look similar to those old style Lego ladder pieces. And they have the classic circle things, transparent circle things. And our cockpit opens on, this is a special type of hinge. And there's our pilot in there. And there are no details, just a little seat for him. See if I can get him out. There he is. We'll have a look at him in a moment. And our side parts open up. And there is no detail in there. Lego would have had it so that you could like open up this whole section. What I would do is have a removable roof. If you're familiar with my box, you know that I love removable roofs. So I would make this whole thing so that you can take the whole roof off and then have some computers in there and some cargo and some stuff. As it is, we don't get really anything. It's all empty in there. And there is the inside, just a seat for the pilot. So this is more about the exterior look of the vehicle than it is about the interior detail. Let's just have another look here real quick. Alright, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Here is our space pilot, and I guess he's holding that's the BanBao Space gun with a little transparent red circle thing on it. These are special minifigures. They're called tubies, and they can turn at the waist. You have to construct them in a specific way. You have to slide his arms, and this part here goes on top and locks the arms down. You install the waist part with the feet on it, and of course the head and the hair. There we go. And he has the company logo on his back. BanBao! Much different from regular Lego minifigures. And this is our bad guy with his lightsaber. Or I guess you could call it an energy blade. It's a jousting pole. There's one of our bad guys. And this guy, there's one guy that shows up in almost every BanBao Space set, and this is not the guy. This is the guy that shows up more infrequently. So there's I guess he's a bad guy. In addition, you get some extra pieces, some extra little transparent circle things. And I think we could see with my thumb next to it how big these are. How big the studs are in comparison to Lego studs, and seat feet for the guy, because his feet stick out in the back and they won't fit well into a chair. So you would have to fit him into a chair, you'd have to switch out his feet. I'll explore that in another BanBao set. As it is for now, this guy fits in there pretty nicely. So I guess they want you to I guess they don't show it on this box. They want you to put the little circle things on his feet to be like jet boots. And there's a look at so that's what the extra little circle things are for. Okay, we've seen our minifigures. Let's have a look at the compatibility issue. I have a Lego brick here. So that's a standard Lego brick. I'm gonna put this on there. Okay, so far so good. Here is a BanBao brick from a different BanBao set. I'm gonna put that on there, and it stands taller. So I'm going to take a plate that I just have sitting around, and now the Lego half is taller. So let's just have another look at that. Not really compatible, and so that's what I was saying with these parts that are taller. All of them are taller. The plates are taller. Here's a BanBao plate from a different set, and the Lego plate. So I hope we can see the difference. They don't exactly match up, as we can see. This one is the plate is taller, and the pegs are taller. That brought this hinge up with it. These parts grab on really tight. So there are our bricks. And the plates. Let's see if I can. Those are the plates. So will a plate fit on there? Yes, it will. Maybe not. Maybe not all the way. I see a gap. I see a gap, so it won't fit on all the way. Okay, so this is why, one reason why I like to keep why I don't mix brands, and this is an excellent reason not to mix brands here, because they're not going to work well together. They're kind of sort of compatible. Your Lego brick will go on there, but once you start building, you're going to have problems with parts not lining up correctly, because the BanBao pieces are so much taller. But that's one of the things that I really enjoy about BanBao, and it's become one of my favorite other brands. I'm not going to say knockoff, I'm not going to say fake Lego or anything like that. To me, they're just other brands. And I like BanBao. We're going to be reviewing some BanBao Space sets here at the Zix TV, and we're going to be having some fun. And this is the first one, just to get us started with the BanBao stuff. And I have really enjoyed these spaceship designs and assembling them, and BanBao has a lot of piece designs that are exclusively their own, like this part here, this red piece, this section goes up on a curve. That's only in BanBao, and then it stops when you get to where the hinge is. So it's a 2x1 with this part that goes up, and you can put a plate or something on top of it. What else have they got? They got more of those in the back there. They got their own style of grill, kind of different from the Lego grill. They got these parts with the railings, handholds on them. So, well, it looks on the surface, oh, they ripped off Lego. There's I've seen this Lego piece before. Well, not really. And something that you might not have thought of is that this is not a Lego ripoff, because the parts are different. All this had to have been designed from scratch. Even the parts that are sort of like Lego parts, like these, this part here with the sticker on it. Even the parts that look like they were inspired by Lego parts had to have been designed from scratch, because this bottom part is so much taller than a Lego piece. See that? So BanBao has taken the basic Lego concept and made it their own, and that's something that I can appreciate, because that's something that the Zix does. I took Lego Galaxy Squad and made it my own, turned it into my own theme, and added my own personal touch to it. Well, you can think of what BanBao has done here is the same thing. They're taking the basic Lego idea and making it uniquely their own. They have a lot of unique stuff that is uniquely their own, and I appreciate that. So I appreciate, even though it doesn't really do much, and you know, we can only open this up and there aren't any computers in there, I could always use some of my extra Lego stickers for computer consoles and details and stuff if I want to. So anyway, I like what BanBao is doing here. Lots of unique parts, and well, all of them are unique, because even the ones that look like ordinary plates, Lego plates, they're not ordinary Lego plates. They were designed and to be a specific way. So these plates on the top, they're much taller than Lego plates, or these tiles on the top. Sometimes I call tiles plates. So that is my review of this BanBao Space set. We get these tubies, and that is about it for the space shuttle. Pretty good set. I enjoyed putting it together, and I recommend it. It's pretty cool. Thank you for watching.